lust. For a lot of people, lust tastes pretty good. They're going, lust. You know, lust is not necessarily a bad word. The word lust means a strong, intense desire. You could lust after God. You could lust after goodness. You could lust after joy and peace. But normally, it's used in a negative way. People who lust, they have a strong, intense desire for something that's really forbidden. You know, Eve had a strong, intense desire to just rebel against God and to eat she was told not to, and Adam went right along with her. So lust is normally spoken of in a bad way because it is something pulling on you. It's pulling from you something that probably is in there. Lust really can't have any hold on you unless you've got something in you that is being pulled on by the world. This is very important because let me read something to you from James. It says, but each person is tempted when he's drawn away by his own desires and lust. So in other words, temptation can't come unless you've allowed a lust to hang around and bounce around inside your mind and in your body. But when temptation comes, it's pulling on that lust, so it becomes a temptation because there's something in you. I mean, when Jesus was tempted by the devil, turn these rocks into bread. There was a temptation there because he was hungry, but he wasn't allowing himself to give in to that strong, intense desire that would have pulled him away from God. Jump off this high place, the angels will catch you. He's not stupid. He's not going to do something that the enemy is trying to get him to do, even though, there's a temptation to think, well, I wonder what that'd be like to fly around and let angels catch you. He's not going to fall for that stuff. And so the lust is something that is being pulled on. And then he says that when lust has conceived, it gives birth to sin. So in other words, if lust is allowed to stay, it will eventually lead to an action. And that's really where sin comes from. It's a lust that leads to an action. And then he goes on to say, then sin, when it has its full bloom effect, leads to death. So we don't want to give in to that. Stay out of lust. Get away from pornography. Get away from anything that's pulling on you. Greed, people that are pulling on you to take you in a different direction. What happens is, if you allow yourself to go there, something is conceived. It's birth that gives forth its way to sin, and then sin leads to death.